You know, a long day of kayak fishing can really take it out of you. Actually, a long day of any outdoor activity can take it out of you. So for all of my outdoor activities, I choose Columbia Sportswear's line of products, from shoes that drain, to lightweight, quick drying pants, to packable jackets. Choose Columbia Sportswear for your next outdoor adventure.
This week, Chad Hoover's battling strong winds at the Palmer Home for Children's Lake with local bass fanatic Tim Rogers.
You know, Tim, one of the things we try to do on the show is not only teach people like what we're using so that they can, you know, take those tips and tactics and techniques and get out on the water and have more success, but we also like to point out things that'll help them enjoy their time in the kayak a little bit more. That way there's less frustrating. So before we came around that corner, I saw something and I'm like, oh, you know what, I should probably address that for the folks at home. But one of the things when you're fishing with crankbait that helps that you avoid that frustration is don't cast it into the tree. Generally, it's a lot easier to just cast it into the water to make the retrieve. Yep. It makes for a lot better day on the water, a lot less frustrating, and more enjoyable experience when fishing from the kayak. So, yeah. Well, actually, I don't know that that's not something that's intuitive, but I wanted to point that out.
That's an excellent point. Okay. One of the things that I enjoy doing this time of year is throwing crankbaits in trees, because most other time of year you do have a chance to get bit by a cottonmouth. Right. And this time of year you really don't have a chance.
You don't have to worry about it.
So this is the best time if you're going to go in the trees. It's the best time to be in the trees.
Now, just out of curiosity, in Mississippi, I had to stop at the Walmart last night and get the fishing license. But if you're going to cast in the trees, do you need a squirrel hunt license and a fishing license, or can you get away with both just under the fishing license? He's right on the end of that treetop. Fish. I hate to say this, Tim, but I'm back in the lead. You know, trophies are relative, and we have been getting our butts kicked in the wind today. They're up in here chasing shad. When I first picked him up, he was slinging his head around and threw out a couple of shad. Rather than take the time to throw a spinnerbait on, which hadn't been that effective today, I threw a little twin turbo crawfish style bait in there and just swam it through there. Rather than fishing it on the bottom, I just swam it through there. Give it a little silhouette, something going by. He smashed it.
Here we go. He's a good fish. He's not as good as the last one. Same jig, that half-ounce Strike King blue jig with a trailer. I don't know if it's related or not, but every time I go fish muddy water, I catch fish that don't have a lot of color. And he's one of them.
For outstanding customer service, expert advice, and an extensive selection of quality kayak fishing products, visit Hook One at kayakfishinggear.com.